Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Love. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he got this close to midfield before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Love now to throw. This is on target to Christian Watson. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's go.
Man in motion, headed right. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Love now. Taken in by Jones. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down, here's Love. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Jacobs dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready. Bring it. Hut, hut.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. His first throw is an interception. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Love. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A give left side. Here's Robinson. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's Penix. That one's complete to London. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Rocco switch. Take go.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Bradley Pinion in punt formation.
And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. Love from the gun. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready?
Here's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Now we're on with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Let's go now.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Braylon Trice there to meet him. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Reload. Unlock line. Rocco 80.
A run here with Robinson. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And Cooper takes it away. Into the red zone. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Oh, that one stings. Take the 6 off the board, partner. And that was an interference-aided interception.
And he could be as upset as he wants that that play won't count for him or his team, but deep inside he knows that pick 6 probably doesn't happen without the interference on the play.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yellow.
Trying again following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. He's got time here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Love out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Love looking to pass. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, was he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Robinson. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Running left is Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Cousins. That's brought in by Mooney. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Got a man, it's London. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Listen to me. What's that?
2nd and 4. Throw wheeled in by London. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. There he goes, right sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Algier with another carry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
42-yard line.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Preston Smith with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They're going play action. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Packers are going to have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Love to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He puts everything behind this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Cates. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
Here's Love. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
To hot.
toss now to Robinson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Here's Robinson up the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Cousins out of the pistol here. Finds his target, Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a small chunk off that lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will trail by 25. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the option, it's Jacobs. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They stick with Jacobs. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Well, now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Packers football to start the fourth in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Jacobs running behind center. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10 around to Robinson. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Cousins. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Jaden Reed the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 10.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Into the hands of Pitts. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're left with 4th and short. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go!
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Packers approaching win number 7 on the year. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. He's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. The defensive miscue keeps him out there, and now they've got to defend a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Jacobs with it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Packers are your winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.